Hey, bitches. It's your boys, Cody and Blue. And we've got something so special for you today. I'm so excited. I could pee my pants. but this is Chill Vibes Only. And we're here to do what we always do, talk about whatever the fuck we want. And today, as it often is, it's going to be Lady Gaga. Because if you are looking at the date of this recording, you will know that it is in line with the release of a new video, of a new song, of a new era, of a new phenomenon.
Extra, guess who's back?
It's Lady Gaga. But without further ado, let me go ahead and just introduce our guest. We have a special guest. It's not my wife. I know you're already thinking, but this is our first like real special guest here outside of immediate family and all that jazz. And I am so excited. This is a rap goddess, if you will, a very dear and close personal friend of mine. Um, and this is going to be a very interesting conversation today because we have somebody who started out as somewhat of a casual Gaga listener.
Okay.
That I essentially converted by taking to the Chromatica Ball to like a full blown little monster.
Yeah. There's no casual.
Well, we'll discuss. We'll discuss for sure. And then we have myself like a stone cold like little monster from the get, as well as you. Like
Oh yeah.
it's kind of a weird chain of events because it'll be like whenever there's like a new Gaga something that's going on that Blue finds out about, he'll tell me, right? But like when I find a new Gaga thing that's going on, I tell you, and like we like geek out on it because like for me, like for the majority of our friendship of too many years, we won't discuss how many, but so long. Like throughout our most of our friendship, we've also had that through line of Gaga fandom and standum madness.
I still know the dance to Bad Romance from when you taught it to me at Activist Camp.
Exactly. Like it runs deep.
I was like,
it runs deep. That's the indoctrination they're afraid of. That's what's really going
actually
on.
good agenda works
Every single day. And so it's, I don't know, it's just kind of like almost full circle for me at least.
Yeah.
To like have this spectrum of like uh somebody who is like really diving in now into like the Gaga lore and like being out and open about it.
Well, I'd say
Speak for yourself, please.
I'd say
Go on.
I was definitely around Fame Monster era. I was heavy in it, Born This Way, and then something happened.
Then we leave her alone. I love Joanne.
She grew on me.
Did she? All of it?
Yeah, Joanne really had to grow on me. By the way, I'm Layna Love. Hi.
Oh my god, I hate that it's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Soon to be Grammy nominated Layna Love.
Yeah. I'm Chapel
so
Road's favorite artist.
Let's go.
I'm a local musician here, and I just huge Lady Gaga fan down. Got Lady Gaga fan.
Lady Gaga fan.
Just all the way down. But I'm so excited that I'm sitting next to you today talking about this. You were the first person I thought of
I also immediately thought of you when I texted my mother and said, "Did you see what my mom did after it premiered at the Grammys?" And I've been waiting to tell you that until right now because I knew you would laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, I texted my flesh and blood mother and her.
Said, hey, see it?
Did you see what my mom did?
We love that. We love that. Yeah, I am, I am somebody who actively blew. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm going to tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that Layna knows about 100%. So in my youth, do you remember when you could put signatures on your text messages?
Yes.
Do go on.
For the longest time, and there's proof of this on Facebook because I used to text Facebook my posts, my statuses.
Absolutely.
Okay, so there's evidence of this, but my text signature literally used to be like 2 crosses, prophet of Gaga, 2 crosses.
Okay, which leads me to the next thing. Time to tell you.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay.
Just
Oh.
And so it runs deep. Okay.
so my good friend Matt, because he produces my music for me,
Okay, yeah.
and when he whenever a new Lady Gaga song comes out, I immediately send it to him because he's my producer. Like he makes beats for me.
He's like, yeah, do you know about this?
Yeah, he's like basically like he does everything, and I just show up and like serve cunt and like perform. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I just started making beats like last week, and I've been making music since 2017. So anyway, Matt does all my music for me. So of course he has to be a little monster by default. And so anytime something new comes out, I immediately send it to him. And he told me, he's like, "You're like a Jehovah's Witness for Lady Gaga." Yeah. And so, and then it's my friend group. Religious, like, I'm like in the cult, right?
Pamphlets.
Yeah.
That's
the
it.
joke is always like when new Lady Gaga comes out, I'm like, "Have you heard the word?"
In the news.
I was like, "Excuse me, sir, do you have 5 minutes to spare for our Lord and Savior?"
Exactly 4.5 minutes for a new music video.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
I mean,
yeah.
To your story, like whenever I was on MySpace,
Yeah.
my name for the longest time, or like my little tag, was eyeliner and cigarettes. The longest time. The way I was like, get this fucking hero, I'm so proud. And like kept fighting for it, working. Finally got it. I was like, yes, and I just held on to it so bad because
Hell yeah.
I was like, where I grew up, a lot of the scene kids were like, this was
picture.
Yeah.
She got
It's strong. Yeah.
I will admit though, Joanne did. I was like, oh.
Okay, yeah,
What
let's
does
talk about
Joanne hate.
No.
What is
no
this?
hate, no shade.
What?
It's no hate, no shade.
Is
But I need you to know that when Joanne came out, I was balls to the wall addicted to cocaine. It was not.
You were like, this is not it. Where's I need
No, like I need you to fucking make random noises and talk about the devil.
Bully. I need my ears to bleed a little bit.
I'm a bitch. So like Joanne hits now.
Yeah.
I've been in therapy for a long time. I just celebrated 3 years in recovery on January 16th. So like
Incredible.
Joanne hits different now for sure.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, I was like, I'm in a dark place.
Yes.
It's a different vibe from what I'm feeling. Fine, I get that.
I was like in my Dance in the Dark era. Like
For sure. For sure. I feel that. I feel that. Damn. So it's like almost like you wanted this then.
Kind of like if Joanne came out now.
This is definitely
No, okay. My boyfriend, who's also a little monster because of me. Wait.
Not because of me.
I just need to brag about this man for a second. Shout out to my boo. His favorite Lady Gaga song is Blueberry Kisses.
That's what I'm talking. Okay, that's a beautiful segue because I've been wanting. I want to talk about this so bad because yes, yes for unreleased music. Oh my god, Brooklyn Nights.
Brooklyn Nights, for sure.
Oh my, I can just have that on repeat. I can just have that shit on repeat. Shout out to SoundCloud for
the video last night when it came out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I cornered him in the kitchen while he was cooking, and I was like, "What?" But he literally said, "Wow, I'm really scared and turned on." Lady Gaga's so back.
That's what I'm saying.
Lady Gaga's so back. He's like, that's how I know. Wow, I'm conflicted and turned on, so this must be right.
Scared and
this is mother. Got it. Yeah. No, I had a similar scenario. It was like, we were watching. She's the Man. So I watched She's the Man for the first time. For like all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces. I understand the gist of it all. I just had never like sat down and gone start to finish with the movie.
I've never seen She's the Man. Amanda Bynes, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's a movie, I probably haven't seen it because I'm what some people have referred to as cinematically challenged.
Incredible.
But yeah, She's the Man. Is that the one where she's like trying to join the soccer team?
Yeah, that's the one. Okay. That's the one. So the gist, like you get it. Like that's the movie, but like there's more stuff obviously that goes on. But like I just had never like sat down to watch it. So that's what we were doing last night. Instead of watching the Grammys, because I conflictions on the Grammys for sure.
Okay, congrats Doechii though.
Congrats Doechii. Incredible work, incredible work. Cowboy Carter,
Cowboy Carter, congrats.
Fuck the CMAs all day long. Mm-hmm.
But I would fully go to the back and be like, who won? For a second, they'd be like, oh, this stuff, ha ha ha. And then when the music video came out, I was like, going to the bathroom. Like, okay. And just sat there. Like it's
It was incredible. It was incredible. So then, after the movie was over, the Grammys were also over, and I knew that the video was like coming out because Stan. So like, I'd been following up on some stuff. Oh, there were snippets all over Twitter. I was just like staying the fuck away from all of it.
Yeah, no spoilers. Please.
I had to turn off the fucking the autoplay on Twitter because I was like, I don't want to. Like, do not ruin this for me. I want that pure experience of like watching a fucking Lady Gaga video for the first time. Like it's so special and
Cadabra. I'm obsessed, gagged, like thrown on the floor, whimpering, like
please.
But yeah, no, like Disease to me was just like it was such a moment. Like I have not felt like that since I was 15.
Yeah, no,
and
I completely agree.
That song is beautiful, and then like the rock version and the piano version. Like I'm about to burp, but.
But it's all incredible. We love it.
I'm a nervous burper.
Yeah,
It's just all
I
happens
just feel
so
like
fast.
Little Monsters have been begging and begging and begging and begging for Dark Gaga to come back, for Weird Gaga to come back. She does it, and what it.
you're like,
See, and I feel like
ungrateful.
I've been seeing like the opposite side of that. Like all of the like Little Monsters that I like follow and see and keep up with have all been like fucking ecstatic since Disease came out. Like,
well, and I
over
guess you
the
see it
moon.
with every like big like fan base or like fandom.
For
There's
sure.
always the like goddamn negative Nancy's
Every time.
and
Every time.
I guess I shouldn't focus on that. But I also am like, I don't know. To me, it's just like, as an artist, it's so sad to watch people like take someone's art and then reduce it to like streams and follows and like, oh well, she slayed who so and so, and like, why are we pitting these women against each other? First of all, and like, I don't know, it's
Hail
just
is
so
all this
sad.
time.
Yeah, it's so sad to me that I'm like, you can't just like look at some great art and be like, oh my god, this is great art, yay.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah,
Enjoy it while it's here, while it's lasting.
She's called herself an artist through and through. Like, that's what she does. That's, these people are acting like, and like, I've seen a mix of both. I've seen a lot, like, most of my friends who I know who like Gaga or Little Monsters are like, yes, she's back. But there are definitely some people who are like, oh, I didn't think it was going to be that weird. And it's like,
yeah.
where have you seen like anything that
where were you? The Fame Monster?
Like,
come on.
fully.
Get
Do you
out of
remember
here.
Alejandro? Do you remember that music video? Do you remember like
Okay, so can we discuss something? Cause I okay, so I obsess. That's how it's Lady Gaga is probably like one of my autistic special interests, right? So I obsess a bit. As soon as like a new song comes out, I'm automatically watching like all the reactions on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like the first two that I watched were people that like I've never seen their reactions before, so I was like, I'm gonna try them out.
Yeah.
See what's going on. And it was for the new Abracadabra video. And the way that neither one of them mentioned the like Alejandro references, I was like, I can't.
Oh no, that was the first thing I
these aren't even fans. Like, what are you doing? Like, these people don't know anything.
Well, and here's the thing too, like,
people don't know.
Like the Lady Gaga cinematic universe has been haunting me.
Yes.
For a lifetime. Like who is Mayhem? What is with her freaky hats? Where are
the hats?
What is with the hats? Like, also, like, what happened to Gaga and Beyonce? Like, what like pop, like, I don't know, like the Lady Gaga cinematic universe is just like fucking mind blowing. Like, Tarantino could suck one.
Yeah. He could never. Tarantino could never. With
like,
this weird feet thing.
And it's just like,
almost said Tarantino could suck my toe. And then I was like,
oh, sicko. You sicko. You freak.
Oh my god.
But she's had, it's like, I don't know, she's always had the like grossness or like grotesqueness in every single part of, and maybe like
it was very bright and shiny. Like she bled on stage like for paparazzi.
And that's like kind of going back to like Joanne and stuff. Like I know I've like, again, not shitting on it. It's just that's what I've always been used to with her. And that's what I've always loved about Gaga is like everything's a little gritty, everything's a little like there's always the like monsters, there's always there's always like she's like, it's beautiful because she's embracing the ugly almost. And like it's just like, and so being able to see Disease, it was like, here we are. Oh, all right.
On the flip of that, I will say, like with Joanne specifically, I think it's also like, I don't know, maybe this is just my perspective, like being someone in recovery, but it's like, as much as you do want to, like, embrace your monsters and, like, dance with them a little bit, it can be very, it is very healing to nurture the soft parts of yourself a little bit.
Totally.
And that's, like, kind of something that's happening to me in my music right now, I feel like my first project was really dark and like kind of goofy and fun, but like still pretty fucking dark, you know? Like my goofy fun song, I'm like still talking about like smoking heroin and shit. Like that's like you know, like, but like I don't know, like
fun tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Like exactly.
I'm not
like she's
fun tonight.
Me. But because and embracing my monsters is really something I try to do in my music. But this last project that I have been working on, I have a couple songs on there that are just like I just want to get better. And I just like I want to be okay and like happy and safe for inside myself. And I don't have to like be at war with myself all the time. And it's not romantic to be at war with myself.
Right.
And so I feel like Joanne did a lot for Gaga's journey too. Like, and it also like did a lot for just like opening her up to be a little like more respected and like, you know, the fine arts, you know?
Right.
I'm not mad at all because like she deserves it and that's always been like her goal, I feel like, you know?
Okay, here's I'm gonna come to the defense of Joanne as somebody who like first listen was bawling in tears the entire time. Because that was also around 5'2", right? Because it was like the same release. And so that album lining up with 5'2", like I couldn't handle it. Like I was torn. And around that time I was also experiencing like my own loss, like in my family and stuff like that. So it was just like like ripped my ribs open, stomped on my little monster heart, and like tore me anew. Okay, and I was like reborn.
Well,
Joanne. AO and I have an on and again, off again relationship. We have an off and on. But with the top to bottom, I do it all the time. John Wayne is incredible.
Yeah, that video.
John Wayne did not get the attention that it deserved.
No, because that video was fucking insane. Like, I love that video. But, like, I think you just kind of, like, made me realize why I avoided Joanne for so long, because I really didn't, like, discover Joanne until, like, 2021. And I like I said, I'm a little monster down, baby. Like, but yeah, it took me a while to come to Joanne, and it was because I think I had also experienced like a pretty heavy loss in 2016, where like my best friend in the whole world committed suicide, and then Joanne came out a little after that, and I remember getting to some of the stuff where she's talking about grief, and I just like was like, no,
yeah. No, for sure. I can definitely see that.
I just couldn't deal with it. And like I said, like I was really going through it with like my addiction and shit, and like anything that reminded me of what I was trying to get away from, I just could not hang.
So let me ask you this, because I'm so sorry. I'm gonna let you speak here in a second, but I have a question. It's burning a hole in my pocket. So because you said something specifically about how the kind of the newer projects that you're working on right now kind of touch on embracing your demons and touching that darker side and still being able to love yourself and things like that. Do you think that is going to kind of position you to be able to receive this new album immediately? Because it kind of seems like that's kind of what this album is about as well, is like embracing those demons but still loving yourself, and like how do you do both and like find that middle ground and things like that. So do you think that while you were in a place during Joanne where you weren't able to receive the album fully.
Yeah.
And it had to wait until you kind of move through some of that grief yourself before you could like accept it, right? For what it is. Do you feel like you're in a place right now where, you know, March 7th, when Mayhem drops, that you're just going to be like, let's fucking go?
I'm hungry. I'm so ready, especially see, like, I'm ready to like get into like out of my like indie rap era and really get in my like EDM bag.
Okay.
As far as like my music's going right now, that's where I'm at. And like I use the term EDM very lightly because like
generally.
I don't know. I'm on like I want to be on like some industrial. I want to be on like I don't know. It's just like I want to do something kind of different. But like the project right now that's like in its finishing project or finishing touches. This is the first time I'm announcing the name. It's called Polillas, which is moss in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I chose Polillas because I have a point, I promise. I chose Polillas because of the concept of metamorphosis, right? It's something that moths and butterflies do.
Yeah.
Butterflies at the end get to be butterflies, right?
Yeah.
Moths at the end get to be moths. Like,
yes.
And
go on.
To me, like it really is kind of about how the process of recovery, like you don't always come out there's never an other side because it's a journey, right? And it's, you know, something that you move through for a long time and probably lifelong, you know, but and when I say recovery, don't mistake me for saying like sober. Like I'm a harm reductionist, and anyway, that doesn't matter. But being in recovery, you know, sometimes like you go through this metamorphosis and you're like dirty and dusty with like shitty wings with holes in them at the end of it. And like you don't get to be a butterfly, you know? And like that's fucking okay and that's still beautiful. And like a vast majority, like everyone's a butterfly and everyone's beautiful and unique in their own way, but like we're all a little dusty, you know? Like, and I have dusty tattooed on my ankle and that's like yeah, so that's a whole other podcast.
Small dusty.
I feel like Mayhem to me is kind of giving that same energy of like it wasn't beautiful to go through this. And like I'm glad I did, but like my process of recovery was wretched. Like those first couple months, those first like year, oh my god, I'm burping so much. That first year is like wretched, but it's also like so much discovery and like I don't know, and like I'm not just saying recovery from drugs, like whatever it is that ails you, recovering from that, you know, is like it's a fucking crawl on your stomach on some hot gravel, but then like you still get to come through it, you know, and like I don't know. And to me, Mayhem's kind of giving that, like, crawling on my stomach through hot gravel because I'm this desperate to survive kind of energy. And, like, I'm also, like, gonna fucking celebrate at the same, like, I don't know. And it's what Lady Gaga has always said, right? Is, like, love your fucking self and celebrate the parts of you that are dirty and fucked up. And, like, love those parts. And give them light and give them room to shine and fucking, like, I don't know.
And I feel like these, especially like these last two videos, just like really shine literal lights on exactly that. Like, hey, light, dark. Here's what we're doing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's like to the point of like going back to Joanne and stuff. Like what y'all said, 2015, 2016. I was like, oh, I was going through some fuck shit.
Yeah,
that's right. And like it was totally a point where like, you know, I was losing a lot of friends. I was losing a lot of people in my life. And like I was in and out of really horrible situations. And like Joanne at the time, it like I remember listening through it once and then getting to Angel Down and being like, I can't listen to this right now. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. And like, you know, like where I'm at now, I'm still still struggling, you know? Like I'm still at a point where I'm finally like taking medication and I'm like going
Shout
to therapy.
Out meds
and
Let's
like,
go, man.
you know, and just, you know, and like there are still times where it's like, you know, I want to turn back to shit that's easier.
Right.
You know? And
Absolutely.
That's like a big part of, you know, to your point, recovery as well. And like figuring out how to, like, for me, it's been like, how can I make myself comfortable without, you know, going back to things that I would like drink or do like any sort of pills, like whatever.
Right.
It was like one of those points. So it feels like at this point, like mayhem, it's showing up like perfectly. Almost.
It is.
It's like, you know, like still feel like beaten down, still feel worn out, still
I'm fucking
shit.
pissed.
Yeah, like in where we are now, like especially not to get political or anything, but fact of the matter,
I mean, we could get a little political. It's our actual literal lives on the line.
Like
we could speak on it a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a fucking shit show. Like in this album, sort of feels like art almost of like, all right, like she's showing up. Yeah. She's bringing out her ugliness too. She's showing it, but she's also showing her beauty too. Like she's showing it all. It's just like,
well, and that just takes me back to like club culture. Like how long has club culture been part of the resistance? And starting the video with category is die. Like, ooh. Like, okay,
and then I was like, come on, Squid Game. I was like, Squid Game Gaga edition.
But like Gaga's always credited her inspiration to the ballrooms and club culture and club kids and this largely queer POC like movement that's always been a part of the resistance.
Yeah.
EDM has always, like, as long as EDM's been around, it's been an active resistance. And some of that got watered down, EDC. But which no hate, like EDC looks like a lot of fun, but like that outfit's yeah, and I don't hate it. Like, but like rave culture at its core is an act of resistance and was born in ballrooms, you know, and like I don't know, I just love Lady Gaga for standing true to that through even like, you know, there's hints of that in Joanne even still. And you know, I'm just glad she has Chapel on her team now too. It's just so nice to see like I'm just like queer people get their credit for how influential and magical and beautiful we are. You know, like
that's like
in her acceptance speech.
Yes.
At the Grammys.
Yeah. Trans people are not invisible. Like
great, incredible.
That's like, you know, that's one of the biggest ways that queer folk have been able to resist. Like
is through a party. A table.
Party, through music.
Celebrate your fucking life and yourself.
Music.
Yeah. It's all about community. It's all about being fucking grassroots wherever you are. Yep. It's like, and that's...
I have a hot take.
Okay. Yeah.
Abracadabra is disco.
Okay. Hard. Yes.
Disco as fuck.
I mean, so is okay. Put disease on an ABBA beat.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been listening to it literally all morning.
Okay, I just want to get on some decks and mix Abracadabra with Demons by Doja Cat because I feel like, dude, couldn't you hear it? Like
that would be fun. So let me tell you on the as far as the cult of Gaga spreading, my children are also little monsters. They literally have the Lady Gaga Golden Book. I have one of those for you too, by the way.
Oh my goodness. I'm just being showered with Gaga.
I forgot that I have one of those for you. I have one of those for you. I have to find it now. But yeah, one of the Lady Gaga Golden books.
Okay.
And they like read it on their own time.
Oh my god.
they'll just take it out and like read it. Like, oh my god, it's incredible. And so this morning I was like, you guys, we have a new song, and they were like, I'm ready. So then on the drive to school, we put Abracadabra on, and they were like, I love it. This is incredible. So it's good. Children approved.
Yeah.
They love Disease too, but we haven't let them watch the music video yet because we were like, it's little. They're still at a pretty impressionable age.
Yeah.
And we don't want them to like.
They could also be like
they like love Lady Gaga.
Right. No, totally,
so we don't want them to like see her as like scary.
Right.
Yeah. So like, but I mean, like they know that like she's done scary stuff because like I have obviously like one of the Countess pops.
Yeah.
So like and like they've seen that and stuff.
Speaking
so
of
like
scary and turned on.
fully.
It's like thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, that was. Oh man, yeah. I just okay.
So yeah, no, it's real. The cult of Gaga is real.
The cult of Gaga is real, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. Like,
yeah, come to this. We gotta be like, come to the pink side. We have cookies,
and glitter.
But they're shitty Oreos.
Oh my god! I was with Alonzo. He was like, "Are you keeping these?" And I was like, and he's like, "We live downtown. There's roaches. Like, I don't." He made me throw away my Gaga Oreos.
No.
I can give you some more. It's okay. I definitely still have a stash. I definitely still have a stash. I definitely don't eat them. They're in their like collector's area.
Well, they made your poop green. That was the thing they did.
That was the thing they did.
Okay.
Can we? Can I? Because I feel like I need to put this on record. Can we talk about the Oreos for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about
What were you gonna say?
I was to your point. Like I remember eating them, like trying a couple, because I think it was still at the point when you were like, yeah, I still have like 10. I say friend in this person.
Yeah.
But I do remember eating them and like being scared the next morning. Like, yeah, so I was like, what did I do?
What happened?
Okay.
This Lady Gaga Oreos.
This is a good segue into something that I've been dying to tell you. It was a thought I had this morning.
Please.
So I got like a really bad stomach ache last night, which happens to me a lot because my bowels are just terrible. And,
Come on.
I woke up at 2 a.m. and shat my brains out.
Incredible.
From 2 a.m. until about 9 a.m.
Wonderful.
The point
I would be playing Abracadabra that night.
Okay. So I was talking about it with my friend who like what we are with like Gaga is like this brat. Like Charlie XCX is her thing, right? Yeah. And like we've been obsessed. I love Brat, such a good album. But I had this thought this morning as I'm just purging on the toilet that this was my body detoxing Brat in preparation for mayhem.
It was just getting rid of it. Getting rid of the green shit.
Yeah, exactly. So when we started talking about the green poop, that reminded me. Oh, yeah.
That happened.
I shout out the Brat era this morning.
That was it.
That was the end of it. Thank you, Charlie. time.
It's time for you to go.
Thank you, Charlie.
Crushed.
Yeah.
Let me get this out on record because I need to put this out into the world somewhere more permanent than where we first had our podcast.
Oh, right. Yes.
So we need to discuss these goddamn Oreos. All right, Lady Gaga and fucking everybody else. Post Malone.
Post Malone? Wait.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Oh, we're gonna get to it. It's gonna be a whole fucking thing. Okay.
There's a dissertation.
Please do. So I'm gonna take you back. Okay, we got the announcement of Lady Gaga Oreos. Okay, I'm fucking hyped as shit for Lady Gaga Oreo because they can get weird as fuck. Okay, and it's Chromatica themed, so it's already like pink and green, blah blah blah. All the colors, vibrant, big. Wow, it's Lady fucking Gaga, right? Tell me why. Tell me fucking why, Oreo.
Go off.
Why then are they just pink and green golden fucking Oreos? When we know that you can flavor the fucking cream, you can flavor the goddamn cookie, you can put fucking glitter and pop rocks inside the fucking goddamn cream. You're doing it for goddamn Post Malone.
Which one is his?
They're still coming out. They haven't come out yet.
And you want to know why?
And they can do it for the fucking Trolls.
You want to know why?
For both movies.
It's for the homophobia. That's why.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
There's no other explanation.
Nothing else. They're like, oh, well, we had to make different die cuts for the cookies. Fuck all the way off. Fuck all the way off. Now, and then listen to this. So, check this out. Because Europe is wild, right? And they don't allow preservatives, blah da 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 da. Their Lady Gaga Oreos were just regular fucking Oreos. It's literally just regular Oreos in like Lady Gaga wrapping. And I know that personally because a friend of mine sent me a pack from Germany.
Take it.
Come on, dude.
They sent me packs. We like did like a little exchange of goods.
Yeah.
And they sent me like a few packs of all the Lady Gaga Oreos that they could get their hands on in Germany. And they were just the regular fucking Oreos.
They have universal health care, but we want to have Lady Gaga Oreos that were pink and green.
Like shit, green shit.
Yep.
And I would do it again.
I would do that.
I would do it again.
At one point, the world was
Just not right now because they're expired. You know what I mean? A lot. Exactly. Like, for real. No, I literally, they're in my pantry right now, but like double bagged in plastic bags for the roach reason.
Yeah.
They're like, it's like double, triple bagged for protection.
Oh my god. Okay.
Exactly.
So I want to play a game.
Please.
If we can.
Yeah.
I want to play Fuck, Marry, Kill, but with Lady Gaga songs.
Oh my god, okay. Okay. How do you want to do it? Are we gonna...
Liz, I have one for you.
Jesus Christ.
It's Can you edit it out?
Go, just keep going.
Okay.
You're good, just keep going.
My first one's for you.
Okay.
Okay, so Fuck, Marry, Kill. We have Bad Romance. We have Beautiful, Dirty, Rich. And we have...
Those are like two of my one of some of my favorite songs.
Beautiful, Dirty, Rich. And last we have Shiza.
Oh. There's not a right answer to this. Okay.
I feel like there's one right answer.
Okay, well that's pressure. Jesus.
Sorry.
My God. Okay, I would do in this instance. So doing fuck, marry, kill, right? I am fucking Shiza, which is hilarious.
That's the right answer.
And marrying. Bad romance. Right. Yeah, fucking bad romance, marrying beautiful, dirty, rich.
Killing Shiza. Or are we
No,
fucking Shiza?
fucking Shiza. God, fucking Liza marrying Bad Romance. I guess killing Beautiful Dirty Rich. Which is a goddamn shame.
Beautiful Dirty Rich, but like I could live with
It's so good. It's so good. Love her.
So fuck Mary Kill.
Jane Holland? Mary?
Mary
Bloody Mary? Which Mary do you want?
Okay, Rosie.
And it personally,
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
that music video
Go on.
that made me
Yeah.
Bitches.
2009 at the VMAs.
Yeah.
and then killed. I'm gonna say too.
Oh, shoot.
Damn.
Oh wait, so you were gonna fuck Heavy Metal Lover?
Yeah.
Ah, excellent
Yeah.
choice. Excellent
And-
choice.
And would just like, just be like in love forever. Would
Yeah.
just be like the one that got away. That's what that song does to me.
Yeah.
Like
same.
even before it was on TikTok, little
Yeah.
kids, little
Fucking
fellas
TikTok.
out there.
I just
like,
okay.
ooh,
I'll never get over. I want your whiskey mouth all over my blonde south.
Let's go. Let's go. Why is it blonde? What are you up to?
Like,
Let's
the way I still want to like if I ever. Hey, I know this song came out like, but it would be really cool if you decided to do a music video.
Okay, that's me with teeth.
Teeth.
That's me with teeth. That's me
Teeth. I would take a teeth video any day of the week. She could release it right now.
Wow.
And I'd be like, yes.
She could release it like in the middle of my shift. I'd be like, sorry,
I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that was let me tell you a little story. I don't know if you know this about me. I don't know if you know this about me. This could be I could be coming out to both of you right now. Who knows? So like that same energy, that was me when the telephone video dropped.
See,
And
it's hard now.
and I literally stayed up all night on YouTube replaying that video, and I kept track of how many times I had played it. Okay, I played that song on a loop for like an entire day straight. Okay.
oh,
When I went back to school, I had watched that music video over 1,000 times.
yes.
Like literally over 1,000 times. So like by now, 2025,
Yeah.
I've confidently seen that seen that music video
Oh,
probably well over 2,000 times.
at least one day a year, I watch
And
every
1,000
Lady Gaga music video, and Alonzo knows it's Gaga day. Like I'm just going to sit on this couch and watch every Lady Gaga video.
And that's gonna be me.
That's what I'm doing today.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do albums for my Fuck, Marry, Kill. So
Hold on, let me give you 3 then.
okay, you pick.
3 albums.
Yeah. The songs are too hard for me. Yeah, I can't do so.
I'm so excited. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
A Star is Born, Cheek to Cheek.
Wow. Wow. The stars born cheek to cheek. Okay.
And your third is what do I want it to be? Harlequin.
Ooh, holy shit. So
You get all the you get all the like 0.5. You get all the 0.5 arrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill A Star Is Born.
Damn. Hair, body, face though.
Okay, listen.
Hair.
I'm gonna kill A Star Is Born because I
Damn. Coming in strong.
and I'm doing it not because of Gaga or anything she did. I want that to
Bradley
be
Cooper.
No. What is that's where all the soccer mom Karens ended up being like, oh my god, Lady Gaga. Oh my god, Lady Gaga. And that, yeah, I just like,
Okay.
that's what opened it up to the
the general public.
That's what Lady Gaga was.
Sure. Exactly.
It's like, oh, where were you when she was wearing a meat dress?
Fully.
Where were you?
Nowhere to be seen.
Where were you? Like,
Nowhere to be seen.
And I'm not even. No, yeah. Where were you?
Exactly.
You.
Where were you for?
I was in the trenches with Art Pop.
Right, and then your other two?
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna kill A Star Is Born. I'm going to marry Harlequin.
Okay.
Because
she's fucking fire.
Well, Harlequin's hard. That's hard, dude. And also because like Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn is something that they stole from my 9th grade brain. Because Harley Quinn is my most favorite comic book character of all time. Yeah. Obsessed with Harley Quinn. Love everything about her. I'm a psych major because of Harley Quinn. Like
makes sense. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
When
so
a
Lady
little
Gaga playing Harley Quinn is the most amazing thing I could ever imagine in my life. I did not care for Joker. Thought it was really poorly edited. The timing was off. We could have ditched like 4 musical numbers and I would have been
let
happy.
Me tell you how we saw it in theater.
Yeah. Oh,
and I fully, because it was fully was falling asleep. It only woke up when Gaga was on the screen. Like, you come on screen and be like, what?
Like, I know, there's so much Joaquin Phoenix already. Like, that's fine. Whatever.
Like,
you already had the first Joker, please.
Well, I just, Harley Quinn would never ditch the Joker at the end. Unless it's, like, at least not that version of the Joker. Like, unless we're doing, like, weird Suicide Squad Joker, like, please ditch him.
Right.
But, like, I don't know, like, that style of Harley Quinn, where she's just obsessive and not even, like, logical about it. Not Margot Robbie Harley or, like, New 52's Harley, where she's, like, just a smart, bad bitch, you know? But, like, obsessive Harley, like, kind of ditzy Harley.
Yeah.
That, like, she would have never left the Joker hanging like that. And that made me sad. But everything she did was an absolute serve. Like,
it was incredible. It was incredible coming up them stairs.
Like, I don't want to talk about her acting career. I'm gonna
Okay. I mean,
I just feel like they don't, like, she doesn't get, like, she's always incredible in what she does, and the writing is always dog shit.
Yeah. No, we can talk about Gucci.
I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it.
Damn.
And I love her. I was just so bored. It was so boring. Oh my god.
It was long.
It was long and it was boring.
I enjoyed it. I don't know.
Like, she's amazing. She's so
I like House of Gucci more than I liked 100%.
Yeah, I can agree.
100%.
Like, I was so relieved when Bradley Cooper died. I was like,
literally,
oh my god.
Literally my wife too.
It's like when Darth Vader dies.
Thank God.
Jesus Christ, thank you.
Long enough.
Oh my god.
Okay, so then in this case, you're fucking cheek to cheek.
I'm fucking cheek to cheek. You know what? But I'm gonna put on Future while I'm fucking cheek to cheek.
At the same time.
Yeah.
That's
I'm fucking cheek to cheek for sure.
That's incredible. All right, what was the fuck, marry, kill you were going to say?
Okay, so mine was the one that was,
before I threw that.
I'm gonna tell you the albums before I tell you my rating.
Oh shit! Okay. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Controversial. The Art Pop, Joanne.
Oh fuck.
And
oh no.
The Fame Monster.
Oh shit.
And my answers might surprise you.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna start with the most controversial one.
Scared.
Kill the Fame Monster. And it's not for Okay. And it's only because I want her. I want to like consume it. Like I want to cannibalize the Fame monster. And in order
want to be.
Yeah, like I want to be the Fame monster.
Have to.
And I have to unfortunately kill it
in order to eat it.
Yes.
I got it. Understood.
I'm gonna fuck Art Pop.
I mean, obviously.
Fucks like a fairy.
Not like a fairy.
Yeah, like Art Pop fucks like a magical little pixie princess. Like,
yes.
Like, I don't know. And like, there's gonna be some Molly there. So
obviously,
it's
gonna be a good time.
And I'm Joanne because I just feel like she would be so nice to me.
She would.
She would take such good care of me, and like, I need just like that. I need someone to just like make me muffins in the morning and like.
Oh, Joanne's doing that for sure.
Let you cry.
Yeah, and like, not that I don't have
with
that.
Thinner's prayer going on in the background.
In the morning. Like, yeah, I'm marrying Joanne for sure. It's just, I just want to be baby Goral, and Joanne will take care of me.
Oh yeah, exactly, fully. Oh my god, if I was choosing.
Okay, yeah. What are your picks? And then I have one of albums for you.
Do your albums.
Okay.
And I'll think about. I'll think about mine.
We're gonna Born This Way.
Okay.
We're gonna honestly just OG3. We're gonna Born This Way, Fame Monster.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I have to marry Born This Way because no matter gay, straight, or bi, lesbian, transgender life.
Yeah.
The way that she like forcibly will always make sure that line is played if her song is being fucking used. Have to.
Yeah.
And then we are.
Well, let's be real. Born This Way is banger after banger after banger after banger. Like,
all the way through.
All the way through.
Whole way through. And then we are going to fuck the Fame monster and kill the Fame.
Fair. Honestly, I feel like Gaga agrees with you.
The Fame monster is like. The Fame monster fucks. Teeth.
Fucks.
Like, she'll be your fucking teeth. Are you kidding me? The way that's on like my sexy time playlist. Like,
100%.
The Fame monster is the one for that for sure. Out of those three,
No, for sure. Hey Blue, I have one for you too.
Ooh. Okay. Let's go.
We're gonna go our Fame monster stand, so I'm gonna have to include the Fame monster. But I also want to know maybe between Cheek to Cheek or Art Pop.
Ooh.
So Fame monster, Cheek to Cheek, Art Pop.
All right. This one might be surprising. This one might be surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I'll marry Art Pop.
Wow, exciting marriage.
Exciting.
Because I feel like we would be the same pace. We're both in our artist eras. We're both saying.
They're also a Scorpio, so.
Scorpio too.
So a little bit of chaos.
Yeah.
Not negative chaos. That's just a little bit of. So in that album, as much as I am obsessed and will fuck with Fame Monster just for days, all day, all the time.
Yeah.
But with Art Pop, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it would be fun to just come home and be like, oh, you want to do something crazy?
You want to do something crazy?
You said Fame Monster, right?
Yeah, Fame Monster and Cheek to Cheek.
Okay. Kill Cheek to Cheek.
Oh,
I knew it. I knew it.
I mean, one half is already.
Oh, wow!
Oh my god! Just
Well,
if you died, and I was like, has anybody checked on Lady Gaga?
Fully. Boy, I remember texting
Is everybody
you
okay?
like, oh my god, like,
oh my god.
I sent it to my other friend too. Like, I have a friend in college who she and I, when we first met, we were like, what kind of music are you listening to? So she has been my other channel of like,
you see what Lady Gaga's doing?
and like, I don't know, like,
Look at that precious.
I remember, I remember just wanting to be like, Gaga, are you okay? He's gone. I saw the news.
I saw it. Are you all right?
Like her jazz music, her singing ability, it's just incredible. Like anytime people wanted to like shit on her during Fame Monster and like the fame and all that stuff and saying she has no talent, she has she's not doing anything. It's like Tony Bennett wants to sing with her. Like,
Right.
one of those croners that you guys like so
Well,
much.
and not
you
just
know?
Tony Bennett, but Metallica.
Right. Like she has
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Like
so incredible too. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
she's not just a pop artist. She's not just a performer. She truly like can transcend. That's what I feel like art is all about. And she embraces that so much.
She made it like not embarrassing to be a pop star.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I don't like, and I don't mean embarrass. Like, okay, that was like really like a mean way to say it. I that was mean, but but like, 'em. It's okay. I'm still kind of in my brat era. I just feel like like she made pop like high art again, and like it's like so many people.
The pop culture is me.
Yeah, well, so many people like just shit on pop music just because it's like you're cool if you do that or something. But like, and for a while, like there was like it was just like vapid and just like so annoying, right? There was a lot of really crappy pop for a long time. And then like Lady Gaga raised the fucking bar back up.
Yeah.
Like,
killed it.
And I'm not saying that the bar wasn't that high at one point. Like I think, of course Madonna and of course Janet Jackson.
I hear you. It's definitely like it plateaued for a while.
Yeah.
Of like, it's not that we didn't have pop stars because we did have pop stars, but it was
like boring.
Everybody was just kind of on the same level for a little while.
Yeah, it's like homogenous.
I mean, they were all technically by the same, like
exactly
same like three people.
And not to
no, give them their flowers.
But at the same time, like you can like Lou Pearlman said himself, like I want to be in this industry to have like Pepsi and Coke. That's why I have NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Like there was definitely a time where pop music was vapid.
It was just a money, and like obviously it's not like there's no money in pop music anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. She just like brought this level of artistry back into pop music that like it's like cool again. Like that's like we do get to see artists like Charlie XCX and Chappell Roan, and like even Doechii is like on some like really
weird stuff. Yeah,
like it was cool to be an artist again, and it was cool to be fucking weird, and it was cool to be experimental, and like that is so much of like my musical inspiration. It's just like, okay, who cares? Like, yeah, it's fucking cool. I like it, and that's all it needs to be.
Right.
Just put it out there, and the right people will find it for sure.
Exactly. It's that's art. That's her whole point. Like, that's why even being in like Just Dance was
like 2008.
I remember seeing that.
So like that.
Does that
Yeah.
I remember seeing that and being where I was from. It was just like,
what is this?
What's the like? And not like to me, it wasn't a bad. I was so confused about myself in general. That's that's why here I am now. But it was just such a. I remember just like sitting there and watching it and being like, "This is actually fucking cool." Like this is this chick showing up in a blonde wig and just like fucking owning her shit.
She had a fuck ass bob in a dream.
Exactly.
Like, she's just doing her best. That's how I can go from New York.
Like I remember just like
100 people in the room.
yeah, that shit's just it's like people just are like, oh, Lady Gaga's finally coming back and she's making it and doing all this stuff. Like she's been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
You guys. Like it's been almost 20 years now.
She's just like honing her craft at this point. Like she's just like fine tuning all the little bits.
And Abracadabra was really an example of her fucking best.
Yeah, she's
and Disease too.
Disease was that music video is incredible.
Yeah.
Is everybody on the same page of like the sort of like this like demon character with the hat and the cane being her like physical incapacities of like
I think like with like the
like that like embodiment of like her not being able to dance and like shit. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, is that obvious to everybody, or is that like, is it like, am I like reading too hard into that? Because it definitely feels that way.
Watching it through, it definitely like this movie. See the substance. That's the both of us like recently saw like watching super just was giving such more to me in a way without going like I don't know. It was so it was giving such like intense body horror. At a lot of points, especially in the big like just with the hat and like the
zippers.
Exactly.
And Gaga's been on like the body horror tip before for sure. Like, do we remember the cheek extensions and the legs? Yes.
Born This Way era.
Yes, but okay. I also just kind of see it as like the things that make you less of yourself, you know, like or like the things that make you feel less powerful. And like I'm sure like her physical struggles and like her being sick and like the hip surgery and everything have played into that. But I don't know, maybe this is just me like putting my shoes in hers because I love her. But like for me, it like also kind of spoke about like mental health struggles and like how like oftentimes the two go hand in hand, you know, and it's something that's like in the Disease video when she's like at like Twitter's just been calling her Mayhem, the hat lady, right? She's like at her feet and like seems so desperate.
I've also seen Madam Mayhem.
Yeah, Madam Mayhem. I love that. But she's like at her feet, like save me, right? Or like something, right? Just like so desperate. And like to me, it felt like kind of being comforted by these things that like make you feel small or make you feel less powerful, like finding some comfort in just like wallowing in that, but like also I don't know, then like breaking free of that and like I don't know, it's
and I mean I definitely could see that too, and you know people struggle with all sorts of things. I definitely I definitely see, especially like in that Disease video, it definitely feels like that woman is like sort of this masked creature of like things that we try to hide from the outside world and things that we try to cover up from ourselves. And then in this Abracadabra video,
she's like running the show or
something. It feels, and like the callback is like so extreme, right? But it feels very Alejandro. It feels very Born This Way, and I also felt. We also get like the ballrooms that we just discussed. But I also felt I don't know if both of you have seen The Wiz.
I have not seen The Wiz.
The Wiz is incredible. You've seen. There's a scene where the the Wicked Witch of the West like character is like this garbage queen, and she has this scene where she's like kind of above all of her workers and she's like singing at them, and like for some reason like it just gave me very much that same energy of like very big and like theatrical.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh, we're gonna get into some fun stuff here.
I know.
Because it definitely feels like we're building like a whole fucking storyline.
Okay, and my question is, where does Die with a Smile fit into this universe?
Fully. It's just like on the TV somewhere.
That's what I was about to say. Like, it's just a cute little
It's just
show or something.
Oh,
like, maybe this is just, but like, if they did like a little variety show and had like a bonus track with Bruno Mars or something cutesy, and it gets so.
Yeah, well, there is going to be a deluxe version of the album, but also, I mean, "Die with a Smile" is the last song.
Yeah.
On the track list.
Let's talk about ballads.
Let us, shall we?
Always got to throw a ballad in there. Her ballad. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Brown Eyes.
Oh, my eldest, that's like her favorite song. Is Brown Eyes.
Yes. Okay, and then what was her ballad on the Fame Monster? Speechless.
Mm-hmm. Yes, which
another like can't miss. Can't fucking
listen
miss.
to that song because like
really,
just because it's like
it's beautiful.
It's heart wrenching.
Yeah,
and it's so like personal in the sense that like everybody's been through that.
Yeah,
everyone's had that point in a like breakup or like
or like a loss in general. Yeah,
like any of that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Born This Way, we had You and I kind of might be. What was the
Joe Calderone? No, it's You and I. It's You and I, and it's fucking Joe Calderone, fucking doing so many things to my fucking brain. Talk about sexual fucking confusion. I'm out here like. Am I about to get fucked by Joe Calderone? What is going on?
Oh man, yeah, You and I's amazing.
Do I want to pee this or do I want to fuck this person?
Oh my god, insane! And then there was fucking controversy because everybody was like, Lady Gaga's promoting bad fucking binding health by using ace bandages in music video, blah blah blah. And I was like,
oh my god!
Can we just have one
Can
thing?
We just keep throwing bricks at cops again? Like, I don't want to do all this like Twitter discourse. Like,
it was madness.
Yeah, we should just start throwing bricks at cops again.
Absolute madness. Just give me something. Anyways, yeah, that was madness. No, You and I again can't miss. That's an absolute banger.
Okay. Controversial art pop, which I love. Will defend with my dying breath. Art pop.
The way
the ballad.
Way I will take so much.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hard during art pop. You know, it was hard.
Everybody hated again. Another. I am somebody who I don't know how it is. I think one of the reasons that Lady Gaga like sticks so hard for me still is it feels as though every time she releases something, it's like directly in accordance with whatever the fuck I'm going through. So like art pop hit, and I was like let's fucking go, and then everybody was like, "This is ass," and I was like, "What do you mean?"
Okay, people
are you kidding me?
About acid
applause?
Yeah.
What?
We're always ahead of our time.
Like, Jules and drugs? Get out of here.
Yeah. And
we won't talk about Do What You Want, but.
No, I wasn't going to say it. I wanted you to.
I am just happy that that's not something that you can find on Spotify. They officially took it.
Right now.
That's it. That's the only version that exists.
Yeah.
And I do. it's like some kind of collector's edition now. Because otherwise, okay, yeah,
Because ballads, dude,
dope is good.
dope. Like
Dope is good. Dope is good, but I will tell you that I do sometimes skip it.
yeah, fair.
I do sometimes skip dope, and as far as ballads go, the other ones that we've mentioned, if they come on, I don't skip.
Right, fair. Fair.
But dope for me is definitely like the first. Like I could be like, eh.
And for me, that's shallow.
Same.
And I don't want to hear that man sing.
Bradley Cooper.
I love the dance. I wish I could see the dance.
At the time, like when that song came out, I was working in a salon that was in a tail store.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like that is when it was peak like
Yeah. Yeah.
and not her. It's never been her. It was just him showing up and then like I'm like, it's that guy from the hangovers. He's
Every time.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't. Shallow definitely had to grow on me, but the way that it grew on me was a children's movie.
So bad.
Oh my god! Give me your microphone.
Right
Give
back.
me your microphone and get out of here.
I'll be right back.
And I'll pause my story. I'll talk about something else. That room right there, straight ahead. There, that one. All right. So I'm gonna talk about something else. Blue, I got a question for you. Why are you a little bitch?
Have you ever seen that meme?
What?
Like
Tell me.
the baby. It's like
A baby evaporate? Evaporating babies?
just
That sounds stressful.
you know what's just stressful?
What up, bitch? What up, slut?
Face paint.
Um, no, I mean we can definitely talk about how we're gonna go. Just not. Well, we just won't say when.
You never know.
Yeah, we just won't say when we're going. That should be fine. So how would they know? How would they know?
They know.
How would they know? We're talking about you, bitches.
I'm back.
Hell yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you my story. The fucking goes every time. What was I talking about? Please tell me. Lady Gaga. That's
Shallow.
Shallow. Children's movie.
Children's movies.
Scoob.
Should I have my ready microphone?
That's one. Scoob. Have you seen it?
No.
So it's an animated film.
Good children.
Came out in like I think 20. That's the one you were wearing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
It's a children's movie.
Okay.
Scoob. It's like a new adaptation of Scooby Doo, as you can imagine. There's a point in the film where Shaggy and Scooby are like in a deli with Simon Cowell,
Oh my god.
and they start singing "Shallow."
God.
I swear to God.
Oh my god, no, that's amazing.
And so, like, ever since then, that's what I hear in my head. I hear Shaggy and Scooby.
Wait, you know I'm gonna look that up as soon as I get in my car.
I will go off.
Oh my
We
god.
can watch it before you leave here. You know, after the pod.
Point out that we have been talking about Lady Gaga for an hour and 28 minutes.
Not
straight.
enough.
Yeah.
Not long
I
enough.
still have been
Not nearly long enough. Exactly, and that's why. If you're okay with it, I would like to officially invite Layna back in March.
Oh, yes.
When May officially drops.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we can have like a full on like listening party. Go track by fucking track.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go down.
And then we can just continue this conversation. There's so much to discuss.
Yeah.
There's so much Gaga to talk about.
Yeah.
Like she's not. I don't feel like she's done.
And definitely like inspired me to step my game up. Like I've been slacking. Like I've been sitting on this project for like 3 years now, and I just need to fucking mix it and master it and put it out. Like
just get it done.
And yeah, it's so like it really inspired me to get off my ass.
Let's go. So we're looking out for moths.
Yeah, polillas. Yeah, polillas. I was thinking of like doing some like kind of avant-garde promotion and like spray painting a bunch of moths around town.
Hell yeah.
But I'm also terrified of getting in trouble. So
for sure. I feel that. Person of color.
Yeah.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Well, I'm just
in a time today.
I'm just scared of getting in trouble, but I am a like naughty person. Like
that's why you say that, and I'm like, interesting, because I know your history. I know you fucking don't. Yeah. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I think putting in trouble. I don't like getting caught, but like,
and that's it. And that at the end of the day, that's the thing. It's not I don't like trouble. It's I don't like getting caught. Because you do trouble.
It's so funny. Like,
or you've done trouble.
Yeah, my mom won't know. But yeah, like in high school, my mom always blamed my friends, and I didn't want to tell her, but I was like, I'm the ringleader.
You're like, it's.
You're like, if other friends jumped off a bridge, like I'm jumping off the bridge.
You're like,
I'm
first. The one saying jump.
Yes. Oh. I'm fucking already on the other side, down on the ground, like, come on.
Legs broken. Come on, jump.
But also, like, my mom would always be like, you always get caught. I always catch you. And I was like, when I let you. Like I let you catch me smoking weed so you didn't know about the rave I went to. Like,
fully. Like, to these things. Fully. I let you find that one Vicodin because
I had 20.
I had something else going on. Like, smoke screen. Bye. Like,
an illusion.
That's it. 100%.
No, like a specific memory, there were footprints in the snow, and that's how I got caught. Because she saw the footprints. I thought it was going to keep snowing all night, and it would cover it up. But there were footprints in the snow, and
even if you tried to cover it up by like dragging your foot, it would have been a trail. It would have been like, okay,
yeah.
What?
Okay, so you definitely.
Yeah.
So something definitely happened here.
So instead of saying I stuck out and went to a rave, I was like, oh, I went outside to smoke like half a joint that my friend gave me. And then I was grounded for 6 months, but she didn't know about the rave. 6 months? Damn. I know. It was brutal. It was brutal.
For half a joint. Imagine that now.
Oh my god.
Getting grounded for half a joint.
Oh my god.
Seriously, when you get this.
You're like, that's my afternoon, or like, whatever.
Sometimes I should ground myself, I think.
Honestly, just like stay.
Yeah. I had to ground myself on Saturday because I had too much homework. And there was fun things going on.
There's always fun things going on. Speaking of fun things going on, we are doing a thing. Do you? Yeah, we're gonna change the subject.
Okay.
We're just gonna
basically the other half of our podcast.
Do you watch the show Dracula?
No, I've you've told me to watch Dracula so many times, and I haven't.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say it again.
No, and I know I'm slacking.
You need to get on this. The latest winner, her name is Asia Consent. Is coming to town soon.
Fun.
And we got tickets in a few days. In some days. In some days.
Oh my god.
And we got tickets and we're very fucking pumped.
That is so exciting.
But yeah, no, it's you gotta get on it. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. Speaking of, yeah, me and my mom went to a very drag Christmas this year, and we saw Jimbo and Sasha Colby. I I was like at a Beatles concert. Like I was like a little girl at a Beatles concert, just in front of I was just like Jimbo too.
Oh yeah. That was us when we saw Jinx.
Oh my god.
We saw her. She came here like a couple years ago.
Oh.
Over at like the most random place. We'll talk about later, like specifically where it was. But it was like the most random.
Yeah.
At the time, not like drag place.
Yeah.
It was so random.
Worlds collide.
Out of place. Yeah. And so that was weird and random, but it was such a good fucking show. Jinx fucking put on.
That is awesome.
Exactly. But yeah, so we're gonna be seeing Asia Consent drag show. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
That's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for you.
It's gonna be incredible. Gonna be so fun. You know Kayla. She's a drag queen here as well.
Oh. It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Did she ever do
She's
anything?
Also going to be in this show.
Oh, never mind. But never mind.
Well, her out of drag definitely went to at least an activist camp.
Okay.
So
context: me and Cody met at activist camp. We learned all kinds of cool things,
all sorts of,
including how to cheek a dildo.
You're gonna throw me under a bus like that. you're gonna just toss me out like that. That's not what I thought you were gonna say at all. I was gonna say that so that was something that we did in our youth.
Yeah. No, we did a lot of other really cool things too.
But that was sophomore, junior year of high school.
And I was in middle school.
Yeah, something like that.
I was 8th grade freshman year.
But essentially what that means, do you know what that means? To cheek a dildo. So sorry. Allow me to explain. So this was like a youth-led camp. And so we were in charge of the workshops that were being done, the education, all that. And so we had a safer sex unit where we taught folks how to maneuver safely in sometimes unsafe spaces, right? And this is kind of part of that. It's a technique that was developed by sex workers of a time past to, again, be safe in unsafe circumstances. So essentially what happens is you place a condom inside the cheek of your mouth, in between your cheek and your teeth. And then as you're starting to perform oral, you essentially move the condom to the front of your mouth and slip the condom on using your mouth.
Makes sense. I didn't realize that a term.
Cheeking. And so we would teach people how to do that, so that if they ever find themselves in a position, because we also talk about how to maneuver safely and how to get consent from folks and things like that, but we also talk about how there are circumstances where that may not be an option for you. And here's how you can still be as safe as you can in that scenario. And that was kind of one of those things. Yeah.
No, and that I just want to like shout out that experience for sure.
Yeah.
And just like being able to go to that camp every year.
Yeah.
And just like
For free, by the way.
Yeah, for free. And like I don't know just
like
how
days.
big that was for me, I guess. And like
That sense
understanding
of
that sense of community and understanding that like I did have power over my life, I guess. And like just coming from like a pretty like strict and weird household, like having that place where like we as young people could talk about things in like a candid way without like the fear of like getting in trouble, kind of like what I was talking about before. Like it was just so liberating. And you were like such a like big mentor for me in the scene, I feel like.
I'm gonna cry. Stop it.
Like for real. Like I always like knew that you were a safe place for me to go to no matter what. And even though I did keep my distance for a long time when I was really going through it, I definitely always knew that I had a friend in you no matter like what stage of like discovery or expression I was in.
For sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, that makes me really happy to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that I've actually been thinking about that experience a lot lately because I feel like it's kind of the only reason. It's like the only thing that I can like pinpoint that is helping me like want to still fight in like this super dark time politically.
Right.
Is being able to like kind of rely and kind of bounce back to those experiences and know like I'm as as like alone and scary as a lot of this feels, like something like that is a reminder that we're not alone.
Yeah.
Right? Because like over the years that we have that like shared experience of going to those camps, like so many different people came through that. You know what I mean? Like there we met like probably like hundreds of other young people around that time that were going through similar things or experiencing, the same kind of like trials and tribulations in some kind of way at school or whatever. Yeah. And we helped them move through those. Like you picked up some of those things as well. Like as people, kind of age out of those things, like you were also like still there and still involved and got like very heavily into it. And I think that time in my life, that's a time where like those are the people that I still talk to the most to this day.
Totally.
Are people that I met at those summer camps because like you got so tight with people
for sure. Yeah.
one way or another. Whether it was like there's a lot of like dating that happened, which whatever, but like whether it's like that way or if it's just like an intense like crazy friendship that lasts 15 fucking 18 years. Like it's so deep because we're talking about real issues. We're helping people solve like the actual problems that they're going through. We're giving them tools to move about different spaces. Like we were talking about how to keep ourselves like safe legally, like how to talk to police. Like we talked about so many different things, and we had to learn how to present ourselves in ways that adults could understand us because they also would take us to like our state capital and we would go and like talk to fucking the legislation about why gay people should be able to get married or like whatever the fuck it was like at that time. You know what I mean? Like we had to be able to conduct ourselves in a way that they could receive our information in the ears that they have, their old fucking people ears.
They can still fucking
the media, like get their fucking ears on. but we had to like fucking do that, and we fucking did that shit.
Well, and it's so crazy because that didn't feel like, to me, and maybe this is like definitely like a privilege that I grew up with, but that didn't feel that radical, you know?
And it didn't at the time. It just felt like
But,
we were
like, I
like
feel
doing
like-
fun stuff and like hanging out with friends.
Yeah, and like bumming it out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But looking back at it now, like we fucking were doing that shit.
yeah, and like I don't know, like I don't know if they still have that program, but like
It's like they've changed bits and pieces of it, but I think they do still run it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know, I just like imagine like Fox News getting a hold of like a word that's something that is being done, you know? Like,
No, that's like I didn't really have any sort of like community like that until I was in high school. I
Yeah.
grew up in I feel like I've said it on air before, maybe. I grew up in the South.
In the South, yeah.
And especially where I grew up, it was very like affluent, a lot of white folks, but there were also a lot of like, like however big town in the South is, where it's like all those white people are very close together.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the outskirts, it's literally everybody the fuck else. Mm-hmm. So for a long time, I was definitely in this little very Christian bubble of like, just, I feel like I attribute a lot of my anxiety to a lot of religious trauma because of like, I remember even just thinking like a bad word, I would go like, I would immediately, like, it was just so, and this was like, like going to therapy again, amazing. Anybody, if you're not doing it, and if you can access it, do it. But,
go to therapy.
Like,
do it if you can.
I remember talking to my therapist and just recognizing that I have been trans this whole time. Like, I have been there this whole time. But now that I'm looking back with the lens that I have now, it's like, oh shit. Like, it's like my childhood was a lot harder than I had, like, given myself credit for. And, like, granted, my parents gave a lot material wise. Mm-hmm. Like, they made sure, like, I was good in school, like, I was fed, I had good clothes, like, I had, like, shit that I needed, but it just, I remember multiple times trying to tell my parents there was something going on, and, like, never having the language until now. And, like, even in high school, like, I started going, like, the closest thing we probably had in my city especially was the little art magnet program. And that's where all the gays went, basically. Like, that's where we all kind of congregated. And, like, we were working with each other. Like, the music kids were working with, like, the film kids a lot. Like, I helped with music videos and shit. And we were all, like, able to figure out where we were without having to say it out loud so much, which is sad looking back on it. But, like, I'm still connected to a couple people at that school. And, like, we're at totally different spaces now. And, like, a lot of my friends who were from that school are coming out as well. And are, like, finally and we're in our, like, 30s, like, we're older. We're definitely, we're doing this puberty thing all over again almost together. And it's like, it's like, it's cool to be able to see, what you guys experienced and seeing that, like, you got, not only were you able to be who you want to be around people that you loved and cared about, but you were learning how to protect yourself too. Mm-hmm. Like, that's so cool. Like, that's sick.
It was really cool looking back on it. But I don't know. I'm feeling this is good vibes only. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm just I guess I'm just like tying that back to like even like the love of performance, like I'm taking this really cool class right now called The Politics of Performance. And the first reading that we did was about these like punk drag halls that used to be in LA.
Okay.
Like back in like the late 80s, early
Sure.
90s kind of deal. And the
Boulay
article
Brothers.
is about this.
Comes back to Dracula.
Yes.
It all comes back.
But I put myself out there to do the first summary in the class because that was the reading, and I was like, you know, as like I had my gutter punk days, and like also just like, you know, always been in love with and a part of the queer community. Like, I was really excited to do this reading, and it was all about this concept of utopia and like utopia being like the ability to have that freedom of expression without like the pressure of being a master at it, you know, like being allowed to be an amateur and explore being an amateur. And like, I don't like, I'm really stoned. So it's really hard to describe this like heady artistic theory right now. But, like,
love it. Let's go. You got it.
Yeah, but like, yeah, just the concept of utopia, like in terms of like performance possibility, you know, where it's like, and one of the things that they said in this paper was like it's like utopia is something that isn't quite realized yet and is like on the horizon. And you know, that was true for the queer community in the 80s and 90s, absolutely, and it's true now too. And like, I don't know, I was just like thinking about the times in my life where I did get to experience that type of utopia and that freedom of expression and that freedom of exploration. And it's always come back to music and performance. And like, then I don't know, you can get into like what is performance because it's all performance, right? But like,
exactly.
It's just that ability to like invent yourself and like distill a message or a feeling or an experience into something that contained. It's just so important, like, and not just performance but like creativity in general. Like,
right.
I don't like, it is the single most healing way that you can engage with your pain is like turning it into something creative. And like that could be like fixing up a nice ass car. It doesn't have to be like, you know, like pen on paper or like painting or it, you know, it doesn't have to be like art or but like just anything where you're like engaging with like taking something bad and making something out of it and like rewriting your story. And it's something Gaga talks about a lot, you know, is like being the master of your own story.
Exactly. I love that. That's beautiful. I'm going to use that to close up our show. So go ahead, Layna, tell the people where they can find you.
Okay.
Find your music, find your stuff, find your movies.
Oh, okay.
This bitch has been in fucking movies.
So yeah, I would love to plug Opia, made by a brilliant director, Sienna Sophia Burt. She is out of this world. Shout out Sienna. And it is on Amazon. I believe it's free with ads, but don't watch it with ads. So, like, it would just ruin it. It would ruin it.
Don't watch it with ads.
It would literally be like watching The Simpsons with ads. Like, yeah. So but it's like $3 to rent it. So yeah, please watch Opia. Also, I have an EP out on anywhere you stream music. You can make TikToks with it. You can put it on your Instagram story. You can make reels with it. I have a music video on YouTube called Black Skinny Jeans. And it's LAYNALUV. Mwah. My EP is called The Love Disrupts, and again, LUV. So, the love does disrupt, and it should.
Stream it everywhere. What about socials?
Socials, you can find me on Insta, Layna.love_, because that's all I could get, baby. Take what I could get. And then, yeah, that's about it. Don't follow me on Twitter.
Hey,
I talk about poop a lot on Twitter.
Exactly.
That's how I'm representing my artistry. Fuck
Well,
yeah.
do what you gotta do. What about you, Blue? Where can the people find you?
Cheese. Boy with two eyes.
Exactly. And it's oh my and socks, you weirdo. And you can find me, Cody Cobalt, on Twitter as well. KODYKOBALT. I'll be there. And this has been Chill Vibes Only. Thank you so much for your presence. I enjoyed myself.
I really had a good time. I can't wait to come back for the mayhem drop. Yes.
We'll be there.
Stream my music if you're sexy.
Only. Only if you're sexy. Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye.